vienintelė teisė. Jūs teisūs, visi kiti neteisūs.
Baikit bombarduot vaikus! Baikit bombarduot Sveiki, ačiū, kad susirinkote šiandien į Solidarumo eiseną su Palestinos ir Libano žmonėmis. Jau daugiau nei metus, 381 dieną, iš ekranų mus pasiekia kraupūs vaizdai iš Palestinos ir Libano, prieštaraujantis ne tik tarptautinio teisingumo susitarimams ir žmogaus teisėms, bet ir paprasčiausiam žmoniškumui. Ieškodami vilties bendrystėje šiandien čia susitinkome išreikšti solidarumą ir pasmerkti Izraelio vykdomus nusikaltimus žmoniškumui ir genocidą Gazoje. Mes reikalaujame raginti Izraelį nutraukti ugnį prieš Palestinos ir Libano žmonės, sustoti bet kokiais būdais remti Izraelį, nutraukti diplomatinius, ekonominius, kultūrinius ir akademinius ryšius su Izraeliu ir laikyti Izraelį atsakingu už genocidą Palestinoje ir nusikaltimus žmoniškumui ir remti Pietų Afrikos Respublikos bylą tarptautiniame teisingumo teisme.
For 381 days, we have been witnessing heartbreaking images from Palestine and Lebanon from our screens, contradicting not only the laws of international justice, but also the ones of basic humanity. While we witness fathers and mothers holding their murdered children, starving people being shot while waiting for bread, and bulldozers driving over bodies of digging mass graves, our tax-supported institutions continue to support the Israeli genocide in Gaza, expansion and crimes in the West Bank as well as in Lebanon. I could go on for much longer. But let's get to our demands. We demand that our government pressures Israel to end the assault on Palestinian and Lebanese lives, to stop supporting Israel by any means, to cut diplomatic, economic, cultural and academic ties with Israel, to hold Israel accountable for genocide in Palestine and crimes against humanity, not only in Palestine, but wherever they bomb, and support South Africa's case in the International Court of Justice. Thank you all for coming. We will have speeches now.
But your presence is a reminder that there is still those willing to bear witness and speak out against injustice. Today I ask that you listen not with just your mind, but with your hearts as well. We came together to bear witness to a tragedy that has been ongoing for over 76 years in all of Palestine, and 1 year from now, specifically in Gaza. The systematic oppression of the Palestinian people under Israeli occupation. This is not a conflict between equal sides. This is not a war. This is not an isolated event. It is apartheid state. It is settler colonialism. It is occupation. It is sustained pattern of brutality committed against the indigenous people of Palestine and Lebanon. What we are witnessing now in Gaza, Palestine and in Lebanon can be only described as a genocide. Over the past year, experts estimate that more than 186,000 Palestinians have been killed by Israel in Gaza, and over 2,600 killed by Israel in Lebanon. All men, women, children and babies have been killed. Since last year, Israel has imposed a total siege on Gaza. There is no water, no fuel, no food, no medicine. Children were dying because there is no anesthesia in the hospital. And on top of all that, there is nothing that they can eat. It has been 1 year they're not eating anything. And this is a clear violation of international law, and nobody has been talking about it since last year. The illegal siege by Israel has been suffocating, and the genocide is a clear attempt to erase the Palestinians and its people from their land. We have seen Palestinians starving to death. People being shot at close range, and entire families are being wiped out. Over 900 families are being wiped out of Palestinians. We have been seeing massacres, mass graves, bodies everywhere, and pieces of bodies torn apart. We put single person 70 kilograms in one single plastic bag because we don't know if there is only one body or more than one body. We have seen Palestinian children whose legs and hands have been amputated without anesthesia. Palestinian children who are begging doctors to save them or begging God to take away their lives. Palestinian children who are the only survivor as their family have been massacred. Palestinian babies dying because there isn't even milk or anything to eat. We have seen Palestinian women suffering miscarriages or giving birth with no medical care at all. Palestinian women crushed by tanks or run over by bulldozers or even shot while holding white flags. We have been seeing Palestinians beaten, sexually harassed, kidnapped, tortured and humiliated. We have seen Palestinians digging the rubble with their bare hands in order to save their families who have been shelled by death by Israeli rockets. This is not everything. It's just a glimpse into the unimaginable pain and suffering that Israel is putting the people of Palestine and Lebanon through. It is the most documented genocide and nobody wants to talk about it. It has been 1 year and there is more people who are dying. I'm standing right now. None of my family are eating. None of my friends I'm contacting with. I lost my family in January and nobody has been, I can't talk to them anymore. I don't know if they are alive or not and they live in the north of Gaza in Jabalia camp. Everyone knows Jabalia camp that is now sealed. They can't go out. There's no food, there's no access to water. 96% of Palestinians, they don't have water, they don't have anything. I lost hope in all of life. I hope that Lithuania and all the world will look at Palestine because we've been dying 76 years, but everyone just opened the history from last year. Thank you, everyone.
Solidarity with our homelands, Palestine and Lebanon. From and always and forever free, free Palestine.
Our Lithuanian comrades here. I am from Lebanon, and I would not like to address some of the things that my friends did about monuments, about history, about universities, about hospitals, but I'm going to address some of the genocidal and unbelievably inhumane actions of the Israelis over the Palestinian people. Some of it that has to do with engraving their backs with the Star of David. Some of it that has to do with raping them with fire extinguishers and electric rods. And I don't know what anyone would think about that. I would like to tell you and to address your humanity. What do you think when something like that happens? What do you think when some snipers try to kill women that are on their way to give birth, pregnant women? How much of an easy fight is it to have against women and children and elderly and some of the mentally ill or disabled people that have no way to comprehend what is happening? It is so much easier to fight buildings, to fight pregnant women, to fight children, than to fight actual men on the ground. There is nothing else to say but to call over for humanity. And we would all wish that we can go and fight in place of these people, but this is the only thing that we can do. To raise your voices and to not speak about it and to not be silent about a modern day Holocaust. And thank you.
Kalbėsiu lietuviškai. Yra tokia keista situacija susidarius pas mus Lietuvoje ir vakaruose, ypač kad mes teisinam, čia mes tai ne mes, kurie čia susirinkom, žinoma. Žiniasklaida, politikai, visokios garsenybės vis nuolat teisina ir aiškina, kad Izraelis nedaro to, ką jisai daro. Vieną tai mes matom, ką jisai daro, bet kitą nereikia matyti. Izraelis pakankamai atvirai apie tai kalba nuo pat jo įsikūrimo. Tai pradžiai norėčiau paskaityti porą citatų. Pirmoji yra Izraelio ministro pirmininko Davido Ben-Guriono. Jis buvo pirmasis Izraelio ministras pirmininkas ir vienas iš pagrindinių sionistų įkūrusių šitą kolonijinį projektą. Taigi, ką jisai sakė? Jeigu būčiau arabų vadovas, niekada nesitarčiau su Izraeliu. Tai natūralu. Mes pasiėmėme jų žemę. Taip, Dievas ją pažadėjo mums, bet ar jiems tai svarbu? Mūsų Dievas nėra jų Dievas. Mes kilę iš Izraelio, tai tiesa. Bet tai buvo prieš 2000 metų. Ar jiems tai ką nors reiškia? Buvo antisemitizmas, naciai, Hitleris, Aušvicas, bet ar tai palestiniečių kaltė? Jie mato tik vieną dalyką. Mes atėjome ir pavogėme jų šalį. Kodėl jie turėtų su tuo susitaikyti? O Izraelio finansų ministras Smotričius, dabartinis, vis dar gyvas, vis dar ministras, nori žydų valstybės, kurie apimtų Jordaniją, Libaną ir dalį Egipto, Sirijos, Irako ir Saudo Arabijos. Pas pasak didžiausių mūsų išminčių, Jeruzalėje lemta nusitęsti iki pat Damasko. Ir kažkodėl mūsų, pavyzdžiui, ministrė pirmininkė niekaip neišgirsta šitų pasakymų. Jai vis dar atrodo, kad Izraelis ginasi. 11 tūkstančių vaikų negyvų, Izraelis vis dar ginasi. Ir pabaigai norėčiau paskaityti šitų baisių genocido metinių progą ištrauką iš mano rašytos straipsnio. Supratus, kad Izraelio galia ir Lietuvoje, ir ypač vakarų pasaulyje yra milžiniška, tampa akivaizdi kita išvada. Palestiniečiai kovoja ne su Izraeliu, o su visa kolonijinė imperialistinė pasaulio santvarka. Palestinoje sprendžiamas ne tik Palestinos laisvės klausimas, bet mūsų visų. Palestinoje sprendžiamas tarptautinės teisės normų likimas, pačios civilizacijos samprata ir Europos bei kolektyvinių vakarų likimas. Paklauskit savęs, kaip čia yra, kad finansiškai turtingiausias pasaulio kontinentas, čia, Europa, praktiškai neturi jokių gamtos išteklių. Šio akivaizdaus klausimo nesam pratę užduoti, nes Thatcher ir Reagano pradėtų reformų dėka esame visiškai atkirsti nuo darbo savo rankomis, nuo realios gamybos ir nuo suvokimo, kad kokia svarbi bebūtų technologinė ar virtuali erdvė, ji yra visiškai priklausoma nuo natūraliųjų iškasenų. Juk iPhone'o pietums nevalgom ir sėdim ne ant virtualios sofos, o ant tikros. Kolonializmas, kaip ir kapitalizmas ar vėžys, veikia tuo pačiu principu – augti ir plėsti, vogti, tol, kol bus sunaikintas šeimininko organizmas. Genocido būdu išnaikinę tikruosius Šiaurės Amerikos gyventojus, JAV kolonistai atsisuko į Pietų Ameriką, o po 945-ųjų ir į likusį pasaulį. Izraelis neapsiribos palestiniečių etniniu valymu, kaip jau girdėjome iš Izraelio finansų ministro. Netanjahu vadovaujami sionistai Libaną jau dabar stengiasi paversti dar vieną Gazą. Tai sustabdyti gali tik mūsų visų spaudimas. Laisvė visų pirma yra gyvenimas tiesoje. Palestiniečiai laisvi, nes kito pasirinkimo jie neturi. Bet ar laisvi mes?
Hello, my name is Noah. I live... Louder?
It's okay, it's okay.
Closer to your mouth.
Hello, my name is Noyus. I live in Vilnius. I'm a Jew, an anti-imperialist, and I'm a member of a kind of rather recently emerging network of anti-Zionist Jews in Europe and internationally called Verbund. I'll make the following statement. On this year, the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising commemoration, Jewish anti-Zionists and their comrades brought poppies alongside the flowers of the ghetto rebels, the daffodil that I'm wearing here. In placing these two flowers together, Jewish activists introduced a defiant symbol of solidarity and empathy with the Palestinian resistance today. The two flowers, rebelliously placed side by side, are a symbol of rebellion against all forms of oppression, even those oppressors that claim the identities, religions, and political ideologies of our liberation movements. In establishing these solidarities, we must not forget that the organizers of the Warsaw Uprising, just as all other notable events of Jewish insurgency during World War II and in the pogroms leading up to it were organized by anti-Zionist Jewish movements. The Jewish Labor Bund, whose members led the ghetto uprising, was founded here in Vilnius on October 7, 1897. As one of the few survivors of their rebellion would later remark, I quote, "The Bundists did not wait for the Messiah, nor did they plan to leave for Palestine. They believed that Poland and Lithuania was also their country, and they fought for a just socialist Poland and Lithuania in which each nationality would have its own cultural and political autonomy, and in which minority rights would be guaranteed." To conclude, as a Jew myself, I see the Palestinian Intifada as part of a legacy of anti-imperialist insurgency that the Jewish diasporic tradition has itself significantly contributed to. While I may be the only anti-Zionist Jew at this demo, I am not alone in joining you here. We, who have assembled today, are the living inheritors of an internationalist, anti-imperialist tradition. I am not alone, and I call for other Jews in Vilnius to stand up and walk out of the institutions of oppression that have taken us as prisoners. It all has to be destroyed to start again. We will taste the fruits from the trees we've grown ourselves in the ashes of their empires. Glory to the rebels of today and of yesterday.
Turiu mažą skelbimą, dabar skambės paskutinė suplanuota kalba. Jei kažkas nori pasidalinti, nebūtinai turi būti kalba, gali būti kažkas perskaityta, gali būti tiesiog tai ką jūs jaučiate, tai jūsų perspektyva. Prašom prieiti prie manęs, galėsim perduoti jums mikrofoną. In English, now the last speech will happen, last time speech. You can also fill this open megaphone. You can come to me and just share anything that is on your mind. We will give you the floor.
Brothers, sisters, comrades, today we gather to honor the resilience and the spirit of the Palestinian people, who have endured unimaginable suffering and yet remain unbroken. For decades, entire families and communities have been born into a reality of violence, displacement, and loss. And yet, despite everything, they refuse to bow down, refuse to be erased. They hold fiercely to their land, to their heritage, and their faith. In the face of the hardship, they have shown the world what it means to love one's home, and to stand rooted in the truth, even when that home becomes a battleground. Their strength is a message to all of us. Even in the face of unimaginable suffering, they persist with unbreakable dignity. This is not just survival, it's a profound declaration of humanity, of life, of defiance against oppression. Through their courage, Palestinians embody endurance and love for freedom and for justice. We also remember the leaders of resistance who stood defiantly until their last breath. Israel would have the world believe that those leaders were cowards, were living underground, and were enjoying riches while sending their fellow Palestinians to their death. Yet their courage, the leaders' courage,
their dedication and their sacrifices tell a different story. They serve as symbols of resilience, guiding their people and inspiring all of us who believe that no power should hold others in chains. Although I'm from Iraq, my solidarity with Palestine goes beyond borders. Iraq and Palestine are bound by shared history of struggle and survival against colonialism and imperialism. But it's not only my heritage that drives me to stand here in support, it's my humanity. I stand here today with you not just as an Arab, but as a human being, called to stand with those who suffer, to lend my voice to their cries, and to denounce the injustice they endure. When one of us suffers, when one of us is denied their right to live freely, it's a wound to all of our humanity. And let us not forget our brothers and sisters in Lebanon who have endured bombing, displacement, and aggression inflicted by the Israeli occupation. They too show us what it means to be strong, what it means to resist and stand tall, even when the ground beneath you is shaking. We also should remember Sudan as well, where people rise above crisis and crisis after crisis, showing us all that the struggle for justice and peace unites us all. Today we stand for free Palestine and Lebanon, and for all those who seek to live in freedom, dignity, and peace. This is a human cause. This is about the right of all people to live without oppression, without fear, without violence. To those, I have a message. To those in position of power, to the governments, international institutions, and leaders of this world. Your responsibility is clear. Do not turn away. Do not stand silent in the face of such injustice. Take action, demand accountability, enforce justice, and to every person here, to every person watching, we have the power to raise our voices and to speak out, to demand the world to pay attention. Let us remember Hind Rajab, Yusuf, Abu Sha'ab Kari, Abi Adani, Hello. Let's remember all journalists who had been martyred at the hands of Israeli occupation. Let's remember Lebanon, and above all, let's remember Palestine. Let's honor them. Let's stand in solidarity with them, with our unwavering commitment and with action that brings real change. Long live Palestine. Long live the resistance. Free, free Palestine.
in late 90s, I remember how vibrant Lebanon was. How also, even Palestine, even under occupation, was a very vibrant place. A lot of people trying to make something out of it. The traffic jams, the lights, the universities, the nightlife, all of that. And we shouldn't allow the craziest, loudest group to dictate that everything goes to shit. None of that should happen. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Is there anyone else who would like to give a short speech? Let's continue something like that.
Okay, I hope you all hear me properly. I have not really prepared anything to say, so this is completely improvised. But I've been studying here, I am a Lebanese citizen, I've been studying here for 3 years. And my hometown in Lebanon recently got struck by an Israeli airstrike. And it wasn't just any normal airstrike. It was targeting the hotel where reporters and cameramen and basically news staff were located at. And 3 of them have unfortunately passed away. So I would just like to say that if you're not really educated on the politics of the conflict between Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, you know, the whole area, that's fine. But if you have enough humanity to just think about the people and think about the lives which have been lost during this conflict, you would realize that it's only human to just think about them. And to basically, if you don't support Palestine, you could just look at the people. That's fine. And I would also like to say that I was talking to my family a couple of weeks ago, and basically we just lost internet connection through the whole day. So I would also like to say that if you have internet connection during the day, if you don't have to worry about missiles falling in your head every single day, you are privileged enough. And I would also like you to realize that the world you're living in is not actually everything. There are people out there who are just living in terror every single day. So I would like everyone to realize how privileged they are, because not everyone is as privileged as you. So if you don't really support the politics of the conflict, just look at the people, look at the lives that have been lost, and realize that not everyone is as privileged as you.
Sveiki. Vienas dalykas, kurio nereiktų pamiršti, tai kad ne vien šis karas vyksta paskutinius metus ir yra kontekstas. Yra konfliktai Jemene ir yra konfliktas Ukrainoje. Kiekviena bomba, kurią Izraelis užmeta ant vaiko, yra bomba pavogta iš Ukrainos rankų. Gal ne visi seka tiek žinias, bet nuo pernai lapkričio maždaug panašiu metu Amerikoje buvo išaldyti svarstymai apie ginkluotės tiekimą ir jinai buvo sugrąžinta tik tai po kelių mėnesių. Šiuo metu Ukrainiečiai kenčia su mūsų visų išėdom, su šaltojo karo senienom, kurių pagaliau gavom atsikratyti, o Izraelis gauna viską. Tad ne vien mes turėtume nustoti remti Izraelį, visi turėtų nustoti remti Izraelį, bet tuo pačiu mums reikia atsižvelgti ir tai, kodėl mes remiame Izraelį. Viena iš priežasčių yra mūsų gynybos pajėgumai. Šalia visko kitko,
mūsų naujos kovinės mašinos bokseriai vilkai yra iš esmės unikalūs iš savo serijos, nes jų bokseliai yra pagaminti Izraelyje. Galiausiai viską kalbėdamas turbūt pasimečiau, bet norėčiau turėti mintį, kad kol mes remiam Izraelį, tol visi tie resursai remia ne tik karo nusikaltimus tenai, bet ir kančią Ukrainoje. Ačiū.
Nuo kada Lietuva remia okupantą?
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 Stop okupacijai, stop genocidui!
Stop okupacijai, stop genocidui!
Stop okupacijai, stop genocidui!
Stop okupacijai, stop genocidui!
Palestina bus laisva!
Ukraina bus laisva!
Palestina bus laisva!
Palestina bus laisva!
Ukraina bus laisva!
Ukraina bus laisva!
Šali, rankas nuo Libano! Ir noriu pakartoti protesto reikalavimus. Reikalaujame raginti Izraelį nutraukti ugnį prieš Palestinos ir Libano žmonės. Reikalaujame nustoti bet kokiais būdais remti Izraelį. Reikalaujame nutraukti diplomatinius, ekonominius, kultūrinius ir akademinius ryšius su Izraeliu. Reikalaujame laikyti Izraelį atsakingu už genocidą Palestinoje ir nusikaltimus žmoniškumui ir rengti Pietų Afrikos Respublikos bylą tarptautiniame teisingumo teisme. We urge to pressure Israel to end the assault on Palestinian and Lebanese lives. Stop supporting Israel by any means. Cut diplomatic, economic, cultural, and academic ties with Israel. Hold Israel accountable for genocide in Palestine and crimes against humanity, and support the South African Republic's case in the International Court of Justice. Thank you everyone for coming here, and we will not stop talking, and we will not stop marching, and we will not stop chanting and shouting and fighting. Hands up, Lebanon!
no Israel, no USA, no police, no KKK, no Israel, no USA, no police, no KKK, no Israel, no USA.
Netanyahu geda geda. 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 Putinyahu geda. Putinyahu geda geda. Putinyahu geda geda. Putinyahu geda geda.
Palestina bus laisva. Palestina bus laisva. Šalin, šalin, rankas nuo Libano. 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 Baikit bombarduot vaikus. 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 Nuo kada Lietuva remia okupantą? 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 Stop occupation, stop genocide. Stop occupation, stop genocide. Stop occupation, stop genocide.
Stop occupation, stop genocide.
Stop occupation, stop genocide.